Yo, what's up, guys? Terrell here on Terrell Game Vlogs. Actually have an unboxing for you. Yes, I did get it. I did spend $150 for Maniplex. Some high motherfuckers. Seriously, you could have cut us a more of a break. I think the difference between this version and the Japanese version is that we're paying like $50 less, but still, it's still $200. But I mean, it's $150. I'm like, you could have put this down to $100, considering you had to spend $120 to get all of this. And I'm probably the only. I've already seen a decent amount of these unboxings for this already, but I think I'm probably the only guy who actually bought all three of the original DVDs when they came out, which was like 2 years ago now? Yeah, these DVDs have been out for like 2 years, and actually still bought this because I essentially just rebought everything on here, plus a whole bunch of extra shit. And as you can see, it's still in the packaging. And surprisingly, I saw some people's were damaged. I saw mine, and apparently mine isn't. So I'm happy about that. There's no damaging from what I see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox and compare and explain why this is actually the superior version, and not to buy these things. For one, and the first thing is the pricing. I can go ahead and tell you. The pricing for each of these fucking DVDs is fucking, what is it? It's like $39.98, meaning you're spending about $40 for each one of these. Now in America, this costs $150, but this is limited edition, so there are a very limited amount of these. This is $40, $80, $120, meaning this is $30 more. So I'm going to open this up and show you what you get and show you what you get in here. And the only thing that's in here, to be honest with you, not all of them, I'm not going to show all of them. I'll show like this one right here. You get cards in this design. Looks nice, but let's just go ahead and unbox this bitch. I'll be right back. Well, maybe I can do this while. I've never tried to unbox with one hand. I wanted to make this unboxing different from the other ones on YouTube, because the other ones on YouTube are usually just people who just bought this because most of them never even spent the money on the originals, and so this is kind of like I mean, obviously this is the definitive Durarara set. Yeah, hold on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, back. So I have taken off the plastic over there, and the first thing that's better about this is that this is actually DVD Blu-ray combo, whereas these are just DVDs. Yes, you were spending $40 for 9 episodes on each of these motherfucking discs that aren't even DVD Blu-ray. This is DVD and Blu-ray. That's the first pro. Honestly, that in itself is enough. Now, this is all the shit you get on it, but since I'm going to show it to you, there's no point keeping this on there. So this is actually the actual back of it. And the sticky stuff got stuck on my... Oh, that's lame. Why'd they do it like that? Like, obviously they had to hold this to here somehow. So there's like that sticky stuff that you rip. I mean, it comes off kind of easy, but it's still kind of a BS nuisance. So, this is how it looks. And now we're going to open this bitch up. And I'm going to show you. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to show you what's inside. Now, the first thing you see is some foam, which at least means that they cared enough to package the shit safely. And it's that good shit. So, that's cool. And now we have... Is this... Oh, wow. This is... Oh, it's chipboard. Okay. So there's a chipboard box set that's in itself wrapped in plastic. So that's awesome. Get the Durarara Blu-ray cases. And like the main cast of characters. Which I don't know if it's shown on any of these cases. I don't think so. No, this is just the back. It might be shown on the postcards. Which... Actually, be right back. I'm going to pull out the postcards so you can see what photos you have and then what photos you don't. Okay, back. So, they actually took a minute. Unbox all the motherfuckers, have all the disc covers out so you can see. And honestly, this is still wrapped in the plastic. I just wanted to show you, these are all the art things. So, this first cover is something you don't get on any of the postcards. And mind you, each of these discs comes with 4 of these postcards. So, there should be about 4, 8, 12. I think one of these comes with 1 extra because, yeah, 4, 8, Yeah, one of these comes with one extra, I guess. So it's about 13 cards you get, which overall are pretty cool. And I don't think there's anything, yeah, and there's nothing on the back. They're technically just postcards, but they are good quality. They're like the shiny kind of material. And see, it has a reflective property to it. This is what I go through to give you an extensive unboxing. So, these are all the previous ones. Now let's open these up and see what the disc art looks like on that, because there's also some extra stuff. It's not just that disc in the Blu-ray, so let's show that off real quick. Hopefully I can do this without kinda, yeah, I can, okay. This isn't going to be as frustrating as opening up the box with one hand. The chipboard wants to be easier and wants to comply with my demands. And just to talk about the series itself, Durarara is a great series to me. Personally, I prefer the Baccano because unlike Baccano, I can actually get into Durarara. I don't know why Baccano is taking me forever to sit down and give a fuck. Okay, that's everything in the box. So the first thing is, I'm assuming this is the poster, which I think it's a double-sided poster, so yeah, okay. The first one is this picture, which I don't think is on any of these, so we do get an original picture as a poster, and then we get this cool background one, which actually might be on the front cover of some of these. No. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no. It's a little different, and no. So, two original artworks that isn't on the original DVDs. First thing. And obviously we have the exclusive. What the fuck is this? Oh, it has a proof of purchase. Yes, I purchased the $150 box set. You don't have to remind me. Oh, and then I believe this is the art booklet. This is what you get. I don't really mind showing you, which is essentially a whole bunch of shit, actually. Like, actually, I think this is like a whole bunch of creator stuff. Yeah, this is like a whole bunch of stuff on the creator. Kind of him, how they did the settings for the series, like how you see some of these scenes in the episodes. And let's see. Yeah, nothing really. I mean, it's cool for people who are really into the series, and they even have like, I guess that's the editing for some of the episodes, and I don't know. This is something, you know, if you're if you're a really good fan. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be Celty? 25 costed on my mechanical arms. Not totally sure what the hell that is, but fuck it. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. Not strictly an art booklet, but there's a whole bunch of stuff. So we have our three cases here, which have all the three main characters, which, mind you, have original artwork on them. None of that artwork is on these. You have Anri, Shinra, and Celty, even though it's kind of hard to tell that's Celty because it looks so goddamn stylized, which totally works for the series. So Anri and Celty, Shizuo and Izaya, obviously running back to that old joke, and Ragumine to Kira. Well, Mikado Ragumine to Masayomi Kira. Alright, now to look at the disc art. Let's spread this out. So the first one is Mikado because he is kind of the main character. The disc art does look different. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie though. This probably looks better in terms of stylization. But this is Blu-ray and DVD, so I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna be that much of a stickler for the art. And for some reason they have to tell you. Like, it actually says limited edition Blu-ray. I don't know why it has to say limited edition. It's not that big of a deal. And then obviously, and it looks like the rest of the discs are like that too. And then the third disc is probably like that too. Actually, why is the third disc empty? Oh, because obviously the DVD one would have just one. Because the Blu-rays you can technically fit on two discs. Whereas, is that the Blu-ray? What is this? Discs 5. No, that's Blu-ray. Wait. Is this like the Japanese version where they had... Oh, seriously, that is lame. Okay, I see what they did. Apparently, they split this up into insane parts where it's like episodes. It's like Japanese DVDs essentially. 1 through 4, 5 through 10. No. 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 14, 15 through 19, and then 20 to 25. And I believe you guys are probably wondering if the 2 OVAs are on here. Yes, all 25 episodes and the 2 OVAs are on here, which is essentially episode 12.5 and episode 26, I believe. Or technically episode 27 if you count 2.5 as an actual episode. So the OVA is on here. It has both the English dub and the Japanese audio. So you can choose what you want to listen to. And I believe I have covered everything in this box set, which overall I think is pretty cool. I don't think these are double-sided on the backgrounds, but I'm going to pull out these backgrounds and show you anyway. So 1 second while I do that. Okay, I flipped the covers around. So all they really are is just stylized scenes, which honestly look like they're from the endings, at least the first ending. No, probably the first or second ending. And this is how you can prove the bonuses. Episodes on here because they counted. See? You can see it right here. 12.5 and then World at Peace, which is essentially the bonus episode at the end with the awesome Isaiah Shizuo fight. As I said, I really like this series. This is a really good series. And personally to me, this is a better version than this. I think the only thing I'll give the other versions better is essentially pretty much the fact that you do get these cool posters. I mean, these little cool pictures, I think, are cool for these. And you also get more stylized DVDs, even though technically the art styles on these DVDs are technically pretty much these, actually. Actually, yeah, like, look. One of the disc art is legitimately the background art. So you're not really missing too much if you don't give a shit about this or the cards. Also, by the way, because these are in Blu-ray cases and shit, and they come with a chipboard, that means you don't have to keep it in the lunchbox if you don't want to. You can actually just keep it in here and then put it like on a shelf or something. Whereas these motherfuckers, let me show you the biggest problem. This is the DVD case. You see what I see? Exactly. Absolutely nothing. What does that mean? That means when you shut it, nothing is preventing it from reopening again. And this material can bend. It's not like firmly attached to the case. Look at that. See? Meaning that you can easily fuck this art up or lose track of your disc because there's nothing shutting it. Meaning you have to keep it in that flimsy ass case. Meaning you can't have the DVDs out stacked. Unlike these where you can have these stacked up because these are normal Blu-ray DVD cases. But for these fuckers, you have to keep in these little flimsy ass things. Now mind you, I'm pretty safe with my shit. That's why I still have these after like 2 years. But for, you know, someone who wants to collect the entire series, you kind of expect better quality in terms of the casing. So in that aspect, I give it that. Plus it does have its own artwork that these don't have. Even though, mind you, I do like a lot of this artwork. No bullshit, a lot of these postcards have really good artwork. But I like this shit too. And then, you know, obviously you get these bonuses with like the poster and the key art stuff. So if you're a really huge Durarara fan, this will be worth it in itself. Plus that, you get this kick-ass lunchbox that, for all intents and purposes, has no stickers on it and has this kick-ass Celti symbol on the back. So to me, I think the Blu-ray box set is worth it because considering the difference between the two is literally $30. And we don't know how long these will be in stock, so I would get this as soon as you can. And I'm probably the only dumbass who actually bought both. But then again, I didn't expect them to come out with this shit. But then again, I still had the option to buy it, so I chose to buy it. So overall, I would say this is cool and all, but if you're asking me which is the definitive version for someone who just wants to watch the show, maybe isn't a ridiculous fan but wants to own it, this is better because you get a kick-ass lunchbox that you can use for other shit. Especially if you're a kid, you ask for your parents to get you this shit for Christmas, you now have a fucking lunchbox without even fucking trying. I don't know how many kids still use lunchboxes, but fuck it. It's there. You can use it. God damn it. Then again, for a collector like me, I'm probably not going to fucking use this at all. Shit's going to sit in a corner in plastic. I'm going to hide it from the world. But yeah, definitive version right here. Blu-ray casing. This shit comes in its own chipboard box set. So even if you want to take it out, you want to keep this out of the fucking, lunchbox, you can just put it on your shelf. So I'm kind of repeating myself at this point, but I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty extensive unboxing in kind of comparison to the original DVDs for Durarara. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyways, so please tell me your thoughts. Please tell me if you got this. Please tell me anything, other questions you want to know, and I will probably. You can ask me about how the quality is. I may pop in a few of these episodes tonight just to see how different the Blu-ray looks. So if you're a Blu-ray whore, you like chipboard box sets, you like the little extras for the show, you love Durarara, get the fucking $150 version. This is cool. This is cool shit. But this isn't meant to last. Not right here. Right here. This isn't meant to last. I gotta get used to doing the hand-holding videos. Anyways. I ran on for about 20 minutes on Durarara, and I only really just talked about the packaging and shit. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. This has been the Vlogs Again from your boy Terrell. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace off.